I do want to talk about the Tom Brady roast because that was by far the best celebrity roast I've ever seen. And I feel like it just took back, it just was a big F you to cancel culture, is what I loved about it. Tony Hedgecombe got up there and talked about, he did some slavery jokes on the low when he was talking about Kev's ancestors picking cotton. And then he did a George Floyd, boom. He did a dig on George Floyd. There was, they talked about Tom's wife cheating on him. Is Tom gay? They brought up Bill Belichick, the ring camera incident. It was so good and in your face and unapologetic and made you cringe. Dana White got up there and said, you only give me 60 seconds. My God, my name's Dana. I'm the most trans name you can have, you liberal fucks. And I was like, yes, just keep it going. And honestly, everybody ripped. Nikki Glaser ripped. Andrew Schultz ripped. I like Tom and Bert Kreischer. Kev was a freaking great host. Just kept it fun and kept the show moving, which isn't easy. 3-hour-long show. It isn't easy. I thought you could tell Drew Bledsoe was nervous, and Randy Moss got put in a bad situation because I think Nikki Glaser went up right before Randy Moss, and she destroyed. Then he had to go up after that, and he's not a seasoned comic, so he's an athlete, so he was doing more inside jokes. But I thought Bill Belichick coming out, Jeff Ross always does his thing, Sam J, everybody just ripped in their own way too. It wasn't like you could say, my favorite was Gronk. I'll be dead honest with you, because I thought Rob Gronkowski was Rob Gronkowski. He was exactly who you thought he would be in the roast, and honestly, he was my favorite because I like Gronk in general, just being him out. And it felt like he didn't have – and I saw a couple people afterwards, they said he was so off the teleprompter, he was so off book that they was like, I don't know if he's going to get it back. Because newsflash, all the jokes were on a teleprompter. And the way these roasts work is you come up with what you think's funny, and then they have a group of writers, and they just kind of hone it for you. They bring it in, put a little button on it, say, okay, you should put this first. They kind of like – it's kind of like you have the story. It's all jumbled up, and they get writers together to help you first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, that type of deal. So – yeah, Netflix was the perfect place for it because they didn't have to edit out the curse words. You could let loose. And then for Tom Brady to get up there and kill after watching 3 hours of comedians go up and get roasted, then he comes up and just destroys to close it out. I was like, it was just it was my favorite roast. One, I'm a football fan. But two, just how everybody ripped. And just like I've seen I think Patrice O'Neal was about to pop when he did a roast back in the day, but then he passed away. I think out of this roast, I think Nikki Glaser is going to be the one that pops out of this one because, you got to realize, Andrew Schultz is already doing arenas. He's already, quote-unquote, popped. Bert and Tom, I don't think they pop, but they popped. They popped with the lowercase pop. Kev's already, quote-unquote, popped. Jeff Ross, that's what he does. He does the roast. But I think everyone out of this group, I was like, Nikki's the one that's going to get the most work out of it. And now her ticket sales should go up. Similar to like when Kat went on Club Shay Shay. Boom! Kat was already up there, but he just went nuts. I think Nikki's the one now that she's got the HBO special coming out. That happened. I think you're going to see her ticket sales about to go, and then you're going to see her on a TV show or a movie or something. Guaranteed. So I think she benefited the most and capitalized on that situation the most out of everybody. It's similar to when people don't remember Cat Williams did the BET Awards back in like 2005 or 4. And he just had like the perfect 5-6 minute set. And right after that, he took off. Bernie Mac on Def Jam. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You saw it. Takes off. there's always these things that every now and then they'll come along, and it's just like Tiffany Haddish and Girls Trip. Once you saw it, it wasn't stand-up, but she takes off. Every now and then someone will come along and you'll be like, oh, they're about to take off. Nikki Glaser, after that roast, bing, watch. I'm telling you, I know this shit.